Hey y'all, it's Leah and welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that are new here, hit that subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it and you won't regret it. So, I am aware that the video that was posted before this and this video I have the same shirt on. That's because they were filmed on the same night, right after each other. So, I want to tell you a little story time about the time that I went to get my nails done. Not this time, but one time I went to get my nails done and they basically scammed me, I guess you can say. So let's jump into this. I've been getting my nails done since 2014. I've been getting them done. I've been getting my acrylics done pretty much every 2 to 3 weeks. Pretty consistently. Pretty back to back, you know. And I had been going to the salon for a while. I would say probably 6 or 7 months. And you know, I respect that, you know, you have your prices, whatever, you know, acrylics are $40 for the set, 15 or 20 for the fill, you know, 15 if you get the gel, $15 extra if you get the gel polish. I understand that. Okay? And I understand if you get a design, whatever. You do a design, they charge you more for the design. I understand that. Okay? Well, I've been going to this salon for, like I said, 6 or 7 months at this time. And I had been going to the same person every time I went in. You know, getting designs all the time. Every time I got my nails done, I got a different design done. It was always like 30, 40 bucks. 40 at the most, you know, 25 at the least, depending on what I did. So I went in one day, my husband and I, had lost a dear friend, to cancer, and he was obsessed with penguins. So I was going to go in, before I went to his funeral, I was going to go in and I was going to get acrylic nails with penguins. I was going to get penguins and then I was going to go to his funeral. So I go in, the lady that normally does my nails is busy, and she's like, well, this guy can take you if you really want to. And I was like, well, I do need to get in and out super quick, so that's fine. So I showed the guy the picture, and I was like, this is what I want. And he goes, oh, I don't know if I can do that. And I was like, well, you know. So I showed him a simpler one, because the one that I showed him was kind of, you know, detailed. So I showed him a simpler one, you know, just black with a white, you know, a white little hump, and then 2 white dots with 2 black dots, and then, you know. And he was like, okay, I can do that. And I was like, okay. So I got my nails done, whatever. I checked out. And when I was checking out, it was like 60 bucks. And I was like, whoa, why is this 60 bucks? And he's like, because you got a design. And I was like, well, I've gotten design every time, and I've never been charged. And he's like, well, that's because this person does your nails. And I was like, so what you're telling me is each person that's in here, even though your sign says, and I clearly read the sign, I was willing to, you know, I saw that the sign said, you know, for design it was $5 and up, you know, I understood that. So I said, but your sign says $5 and up. My fill is only my fill should have only been 30 bucks. So why was the design 30 bucks? That doesn't make sense. And he's like, oh, well, everybody charges differently. So you go to everybody else. And they will charge you differently. Some people will charge you what's on the board, and some people will charge you this. And I was like, that's wrong. I was like, so you're telling me that even though you have a set price on your board, that you can charge basically whatever you want. And he's like, yeah. And then the lady that normally does my nails is like, yeah, we all charge different prices. That's just the set price that we charge. And I was like, that's wrong. So I'm saying, you charge me $35 every time I come in here, even though I get a design every time. You're charging me $60 for a set of acrylics that probably should have only been $45 with what I got done. This person could charge me upwards to $100 for what I got, So I was like, so what are you gonna do? And they're like, well, we can't do anything. That's what we charge. So I got very aggravated, and I wanted to say, fine, you're taking them off for free, and I'm going to go find somebody else to do them. But I needed them for the next day. That was the only good, reputable nail shop in the area that I lived. So I was like, whatever. So I paid it, whatever. Then I called the next day, and I talked to, I guess, the owner or the manager, the girl that normally did my nails, and I was like, look, this is my problem with this. I said, I have come to you for 7 months. Never once have I been charged over $50 for a set. Or a fill. Now, even when I've gotten designs. I've gotten some intricate designs, and I've gotten some. I don't understand why all of a sudden, because I went to somebody else, I'm getting charged this design fee. If you're going to say, if you don't charge me, then because you were busy and you were the one that said you can go to him, I'm busy, even though you know that I like to go to you, then you should have told him, don't charge her the design fee. Just charge her the fill and the gel polish. But that wasn't the case. Now, I'm not bitching because I had to pay $60 for a set of nails. What I'm bitching at is the fact that nobody in that salon followed the guidelines that they put on the board. That is what I'm upset at. If you're going to put prices out there and say, this is what we charge, that should be what you charge. And if I show you a picture of what I want, you should say, well, that's going to be X amount of dollars more. Because I could have went in there thinking, okay, it's going to be $45. And then got hit with the $60 and not have had that $60 in my account. Then what would they have done? So I said, okay, well, I'm sorry, but you just lost a customer. When you can't accommodate what is being upset about, and basically you say, well, we all charge different amounts in our salon. I'm sorry, but if you're running a salon should be the same price for each. Now, the salon that I go to now, for this, it's a set amount, okay? For plain color, you put a design on, they tell you what it's going to be before they do it. I walk in and show them a picture, they will say, that's going to be $55. Is that okay with you? And everybody in the salon, I've went to 3 different people in that salon. Everybody charges the same amount. Each person doesn't charge a different amount. They all charge the same. And that's how a salon should run. If you have a board with a price on it, that is what you should charge, not whatever you damn well feel like charging. That's how you don't keep customers, is charging whatever you damn well fucking feel like charging, when you feel like charging it, to whoever you feel like charging. And then I got told by that same man that he charged me more because my nails were bigger. You didn't have to get out any bigger tips or any bigger anything than the girl that was... You got the same tips for me. Out of the same box, you got the tips for the girl that was sitting next to me. So tell me how my hands are bigger or my nails are bigger when you got the same tips for me and the girl next to me. And the girl next to me, you know, but you still charge the girl next to me less than you charged me. You know, so I have to say, if you're going to find a new salon or even a new salon for hair cutting, hair dyeing, nails, you know, acrylics, pedicures, manicures, anything, do your research, you guys. Look up reviews. Look up, you know, ask them for a portfolio of their work. Ask them for, you know, look at their reviews on Google or on the internet. And, you know, go a little bit more expensive, because I've noticed the cheaper the salon is, the crappier their work is. Now, if you walk into a salon and they say it's going to be $30 for a full set, if they say it's going to be $30 for a full set, I can guarantee you that it's going to be crappy work. If you walk in and they say it's going to be $45 for a full set, I can guarantee you that it's going to be very good work. So these were $35, or $40, $45, I think, $45 for a full set, and, they, you know, they're sturdy, they're, you know, I don't know if you can see that they're very flush with the, you know, they don't look, you know, they look like real nails. And that was another problem I had with this, is you would look at this and it'd be like, woof. It didn't look like a natural nail coming out of your skin. It looked like, it was like, I don't know, like they took like half a bubble and like put it on. So just do your research, you guys, when you're looking for a salon, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.